And then all these women egos will be inflated, and they'll be thinking like, wow, all these men really like me with this makeup. It makes me feel gorgeous. I feel hot. I feel good. I feel attractive. And most women, some of them will actually think that they're sexy like that too. Seriously. The delusional mindset is real. This is reality. I'd rather live in reality than live in a fantasy, because at the end of the day, for my own preference, my own daughter, I would teach her to know that the foundation and the history of makeup, she's not going to need it. The only time my wife wore makeup was in our wedding. That was it. And she didn't even like it. And since that time, she had her regrets. And I could completely understand that. And I get it. I truly do. At the end of the day, ladies, any of you who comes across this video, fellas, you have to understand that when it comes down to the industry, the makeup industry, celebrities, all these people that are heavily advertising makeup, hard and strong, you can't look up to them. They're not going to matter. They're not going to bring you the dream God that you want. Makeup does not reel anyone in long term. Beauty fades after a while. Everything deteriorates after a while. True beauty, natural beauty, is how well you take care of yourself. Naturally. Not a butt lift, breast lift, getting a surgery to remove the fat from your body, weight loss surgeries, plastic surgeries, makeup, fake. Fake body, fake everything. It's so sad how they pump this all around the globe, even in Korea, China, Japan, even in the United States and Brazil. It's all over the world. There's women who had no need to have to mess themselves up, because they feel like if they do this, then they'll be more accepted. They'll be more beautiful. They'll feel better about themselves. They'll feel more confident. They feel more empowered because of simps complimenting them. But you know what's funny? Online versus reality. You have more men matching with women online, shooting their shots, but in real life, quiet. Quiet as a mouse. Every time when I've went out, I rarely seen men approach women like that. I don't see it like that. I don't even remember the last time I've seen any other man or a guy that I worked with, a coworker, approached or say, oh, hey, that chick is hot. I'm gonna go holler at her and approach her. I don't see many men doing it like that. Most people now today in this generation are meeting up behind the scenes through Instagram, on the internet, Twitter, even dating hookup sites like Grindr or Tinder. That's how most people are meeting and hooking up. And I'm pretty sure there's other ways people meet up and talk to each other in real life. I understand that, right? But in this day and age, with how people are, the world is becoming and training people to become shallow. Women are the ones that are enabling it because of the approval, because of the words from other women and the approval from other men. They pump that narrative in their blood, in their system, in their mind to have that mindset, and it poisons them as they get older to dress differently, to act differently. to destroy their souls, to destroy themselves. This is where unwanted pregnancies comes in, people divorcing each other, STDs, cheaters, liars, deceivers, consequences. Consequences get involved. When you have no guidance, when you don't have the right mindset, you let makeup do the talking. There's been women that were so boring that I've came across that I even realized I don't need to talk to this person, and I don't need to entertain or interact with them either. Makeup may be a thing for some women, that at the same time, to me, it's wrong. I guarantee more men would have respect for women who did not wear makeup, because it associates with a lot of things. It associates with hoes, the porn industry, society, social media, celebrities, followers, people following each other, going with the flow, right? Instead of standing out, you want to follow the crowd. And once the follow, when you follow the crowd to the end of the cliff, then you want to get angry and you want to get mad. You want to get pissed off that things didn't go the way you wanted it to go. I was there. I was one of those people. Put it on a front or a facade, it don't last very long. People will see your true colors after a while. I can even witness this for myself. Everybody does. Even for women who wears makeup. The personality could catch up to you too, because if you don't got much to offer, you didn't even take the time to work on yourself, what value are you going to feel for yourself if you expect other people to feel something for you too? And for instance, you can't expect anyone to love you properly if you don't love yourself first. How can you also learn to love someone else if you can't learn to love yourself first as well? Have some self-respect, self-value. And I don't understand one thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Women who dresses inappropriately, heavily has makeup on, they have a cleavage showing, buttocks, all that, right? High heels, short skirt. They're partially nude. And then they get angry when men catcalls them. But I noticed one thing. It's from men that they don't like. You cannot get a husband like this. You cannot. Men does not respect hoes or hoish looking women. I would not even want to walk around with a woman that's partially naked. That is not a trophy. That is not something for me to be proud of. Because I notice more men that respect women who are more covered and close to themselves, they are actually intimidated by women like that at the same time, because they know that she's not playing games. I can't mess with her. She's wifey material. Because they know that they would have to be serious as well. For men who are intimidated by women like this, there are men who are basically in their immature phase or their teenage phase, or the guys who are just not looking for a relationship. Hey, and I understand. I get it. But for me, no, that life is not for me. Ladies, makeup, it's not the way to go. It ruins your skin. It messes you up mentally and spiritually. Don't think that heavily dependent on it just because other people are doing it, celebrities, society, because this guy rejected you, because this guy liked you with the makeup. Don't think that that's the way to go. You're going astray. You're walking at the to your death, to the end of the cliff. And I don't wish bad on anyone. I have more respect for women who actually does not wear makeup, because you don't have to leave an attachment to that to have the need to depend on it. This is just the truth. All you got to do is take care of yourself. So that's one of the main things you got to worry about doing. And God will do the rest. This is Woken Up here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.